Hello, hello! Welcome to another episode of Real Talk. My name is Devin Readers. We are here for the last podcast of 2018, recapping the epic ending to the epic season of Survivor. How are you for the last time in 2018, Jon Jon?
I am good, but please do not drop your clue, and please, I need you to hold that ladder so I can get up and get this podcast started.
I know. I will hold the ladder of podcasting, and I won't drop my clue. So it's okay. I got that covered. Okay. So what do you want to start with, Jon Jon?
I mean, it's the finale, so let's go maybe to the beginning?
Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah.
let's get right into this. Let's get right into when they came back from Final Seven Tribal. Everybody went crazy looking for idols, and then Angelina found the clue that says, "Oh, there's this ladder hidden in the jungle, and you have to find it." And so she finds it, but she doesn't get the idol right away.
No, yeah, but she did look for a ladder, and oh my god. I mean, I think this Final Six really became something because we spent most of the episode in the Final Six.
Yeah. So yeah, I didn't even think about that. Most of the episode was spent with the final six.
And it's really because of Angelina really creating a lot of context because A, you got her finding the clue. B, you got her almost killing herself with the climbing up to the cliff, and then, yeah, trying to go down, she's scared, and oh my god.
Uh, yeah. So that was funny. That was great. So after that whole saga, we had the first immunity challenge of three this episode, and Nick, 2 or 3, and Nick wins immunity.
Yes, the first of three, and he also won spaghetti.
And spaghetti. And speaking of this, how did you like the challenge, first of all?
I guess I didn't pay attention to the challenge that much, but repeat to me what was it? I think it was just a six. I think
Yeah,
Jessa was like a
it was
52 puzzle.
it was a 63-piece puzzle one.
Okay, yeah, and I don't know. I think Jeff was just dramatic, but I think because we've seen a lot of channels like these, but maybe not a 63 puzzle.
Yeah, I thought it was kind of fun. Well, not fun for them, but fun to watch having to solve a 63-piece puzzle when you're running on fumes and malnourished, and yeah. So
Yeah, I mean, even Jeff says like it's kind of I don't know, it may look easy, but it's not when you're on empty.
yeah. And so at the he also wins the spaghetti reward, Nick, as you mentioned. And on this reward, he took Angelina and Mike. And while they were at the reward, Angelina asked them to help her find the idol because she realizes she can't reach it on her own.
Yeah, well, hold on, because I think what Nick was about to choose Davey, but Davey's like, no, I'll just stay.
Yeah, and do you,
We talked about that first because I think it was a good idea, especially you got only Allison and Kara left in that camp, and then
do you
yeah, Dave.
do you think that was a chance that was gerrymandering?
I don't know, but I think what I heard is Davey, did that as an act. That way, you can look for the idol while they're out eating, so that way Allison and Kara doesn't
Yeah.
be suspicious or not try to go look for it while they're out there. And it was a good idea, especially and I didn't know. Who knows? I didn't know that Davey and Nick were still. Especially what happened last week with the you know, Davey trying to target Nick, but suddenly just changed that quick.
Yeah. So yeah, I think it was partly that what you said, and I think it was partly
I don't.
jury. What do you call it? Jury pandering. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's scary pandering, but who knows?
Okay. So after that, well, as I started to say, uh, Angelina and Mike and Nick were on the spaghetti reward, and Angelina asked Mike and Nick to help her find the hidden idol because she's not tall enough to reach it.
Well, yeah, she lost. Well, she was looking for. She lost a clue,
Yeah.
but yeah, and oh my god, like Angela did not realize it was just hidden on the hole of the rock, not the up top of the cliff. Like that could have been so devastating if Angelina accidentally tripped.
So
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, this is. I mean, I'm just. At least I'm glad that Angelina did not, suffer an injury or anything bad.
yeah, I'm glad because when she got stuck up there, I'm like, I was chuckling to myself, but for a minute I was like, oh my god, there's about to be a medical evacuation.
I don't think that'll even show it if it happens, but I did like at the end. No, did you think before the immunity, like, Angela tried to cover her track by, pretending to cry and, that she's in pain when she's not?
Yeah, that was. It may seem cold to some people, but I didn't think it was over a line. I thought it was a good strategy.
And yeah, I mean, if Nick tried to, play the big idol as a, cover up, then I think Angela, covering up her, to fake an injury, then, that's a good thing.
Yeah. So.
I mean, yeah. So, I mean, a lot has going on in this first part of the episode. So, I mean, this finale, like, oh my gosh.
Yeah. And is there anything more you want to say about that before you?
I don't think there's anything else, but it's just so weird though. Like, I think we're good for now, but I think because Angel, I don't know why, because I don't know, Angela, this was her episode, like, the lose, so, like,
Yeah.
So, yeah, should we get to Tribal?
Yeah, and so before Tribal, though, I want to get to the Allison and Angelina conversation about voting out Davy, and then Mike also wants to vote out Davy, so he has a separate conversation with Kara and Angelina and tries to persuade Angelina to vote Davy. What did you think of that?
It was something suspicious for, I guess, but I guess Nick didn't even realize that it was happening.
Yeah, I thought Nick kind of suspected it, but he didn't suspect it at all.
Not because of, well, maybe because of Mike, but he didn't even suspect of Mike, but I mean, in Tribal, I think Mike's saying, like, what, that he trusts Nick 95%?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think this blindside really helped Nick.
Yeah, this blindside, I think ultimately helped Nick win because one, it got a big threat out, and he came back from it, which showed the jury that he could, he was a David, and he encapsulated the theme of the season. So.
Right. But I mean, yeah, let's get. I guess because of. So yeah, it's like what 4-2, and sadly Davey is voted out.
Yes. So.
Oh, but before Davey left, did you like what Davey said like to them? Like,
oh yeah, I thought that was great.
Whoever actually this plan, you have my boat.
Yeah, I thought that was great.
Yeah, we later find out that it was motivation for Nick.
Yeah, that was fun.
So, oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, did you like it when Davey got that, little ovation when we got back from that commercial?
Oh yeah, I thought Davey was really fun, and he really represented well, so I thought he deserved that.
Yeah, and he also said, like, that he did it that way he can represent the Black community.
Yeah, and he we're not gonna race talk too much, but he is an intelligent person, and not to say that, not to say anything offensive, but he's intelligent, he's smart, he's driven, he's a great representative of the Black community.
So yeah, hopefully we get more of these representatives.
Yeah, hopefully we get more representatives in all groups, because that is so needed in society, and I think Survivor's a great leader of change in society, and so hopefully we get more representatives in all groups.
So let's get back to Final Five.
Yeah, let's get back to Final Five. So they come back from the tribal where Davey's voted out, and Nick is so mad about the Davey vote.
Yeah, and she was like, I don't know, she was just trying to hold it, but I don't think he can, like. And then, oh my gosh, like, he told Allison, like, Allison, you're next!
Yeah, he yelled, like, you're next! I'm like, okay.
And then, where Tara called him, like, a big baby.
Yeah.
Like, well, yeah, we know, but, like, I think he's the only Goliath standing, so, and I mean, his confession, he's like, I guess he's like, I'm after them, it's like, I'm pissed at them. Like, don't they can do is win immunity.
Yeah, the only thing I can do is win immunity, because if I don't win immunity, I'm next, so.
Yeah, because really, there's only one. I think with this one, Mike, I guess he felt that Mike, betrayed him already.
Yeah, he felt that if he didn't win immunity, he was next. So.
Yeah, and like this one wants Goliath just to be in the finals.
Yeah. So we get to the immunity challenge, finals. 5 immunity, and Nick does just that and wins immunity again.
Oh yeah, but you forgot that. I forgot this challenge was a Kageyan style.
I haven't seen Kageyan all the way through, at least enough to remember it, so.
This was a Final Four challenge, so just watch it.
Okay.
Yes, you got. I think the best thing you got Tony, just being too scared of trying to do the challenge.
Okay, so and then so Nick wins immunity, and Allison knows she's on the chopping block, and so she asks, she wants to kind of try to flip it, and Angelina wants Mike gone temporarily. So what did you think of that?
I mean, what do you got to lose? Because Mike, yes, he's also one of the biggest threats out there.
Yeah, and I thought it was really valiant of Allison to fight till the end, but
I wish he could have just flipped with the Davis towards the beginning of the merge, but I don't know why she was just mostly stuck with the Goliath, and like you could have just flipped the script, and who knows, you could have been safe.
yeah.
So, but yeah, I mean, did you also this episode was like, and this part was like Angelina where she created that big idol.
Yeah, oh, yeah. What did you think of that move? Did you think it was borderline mean gore, or did you think it was strategy?
I think it's just because I don't know, because Angelina's her plans are so weird. Like she wants to make a big idol just to create a scene, and that way she can get it. That way nobody can start, because she knows she has the idol, and that way I guess just to cover her track, but didn't really work out well, because especially when you got what?
Yeah.
Yeah, Michael just tattletale on Kara.
Yeah.
And
Mike the Tattletale will do everything. So.
Yeah, so I mean, yeah, this rival, I don't know why, because she just tries to create a scene.
Yeah, and I think she wanted to look more impressive to the jury, but it didn't ultimately work out well.
I mean, maybe they'll try to make it into a show, but I mean, I can't blame them. At the last episode, at the last season they saw was Triple H.
Yeah. Okay, so
I don't. Yeah, I mean, Allison is was out.
Yeah.
And yeah.
And Allison goes home, and then
nothing much.
We have the final four immunity, and it's the challenge where you have to keep up with the balls going down the chute, and Nick ends up winning that one. And first, I just want to mention it, Kara, if you somehow, my AmeriGirl, end up listening to this, I'm sorry. I know this has probably been mentioned like 20,000 times, so I'll be brief. But what do you think of Kara when they were putting the third ball in, momentary zoning out and dropping the other two, and then therefore Nick wins immunity?
Well, I think it's just because you have three balls that you have to keep an eye on, and they're always going different places. So you at least know it's gonna go left or right, and then it's like that. But I think because she can't keep up to she's trying to multitask.
Yeah, and so yeah. Okay. Now that we got that out of the way, let's move on. Nick wins immunity, and he decides to take Angelina to the final three, and puts Mike and Kara in the fire making competition, and Mike ends up winning at fire, so Kara K goes home.
Yeah, it wasn't that dramatic, but I mean, I think I just like this week's edit. This finale's added a final four where they just talk and then go straight to tribal.
Yeah, I like that too. I like that too. I like that. Those are my favorite edits. So.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, this fire making challenge wasn't the best, but it was okay. And I think because Nick won.
And so yes, my winner pick, Nick Wilson, won.
Well, Nick went to immunity, and so with. I think a little bit more dramatic if he was there, but who knows?
Yeah. And so then we have, drumroll please, my winner pick, Nick Wilson, pull out an amazing final tribal performance and win the game of Survivor in its 37th season. What?
Okay, I mean, not much, I guess, but I mean, the only thing that surprised me was Christian voted for Mike.
I know.
Like, okay, but I think just because of Mike, being this, double spy agent looking, and he's not doing a lot, but he's, I guess trying to be part of the scene, he's trying to make the calls.
Yeah. And I think that is why Christian voted for Mike, was his speech of, I wasn't in the driver's seat, but every time I tried to sway the vote, it always swayed my way. And I think that impressed Christian, and so I think that's why he voted for Mike.
Yeah. But I think, I mean, I didn't like the I guess Jeff, before he got the vote to, get a young girl to vote who's the winner. Like, I don't know. I don't think it's part of the thing, but
I like that. I like that he involves kids and stuff like that.
Yeah, but it's just a reunion thing, so
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, but but I think it was a 7-3 win for Nick, which is a huge congratulations, and really the best thing of the season, why it's called David Goliath, because of David won.
Yeah. And
especially Nick had to go through a lot of obstacles just to get this win.
Yeah, and so is there anything more you would like to cover from the episode, Jon Jon?
I mean, are we talking reunion?
I liked the reunion.
It was much better than the last maybe 2-3 seasons.
Yeah, I like the reunion much better. Yeah, I agree.
I mean, first of all, Jeff was talking to Nick, blah blah blah, and then Angelina.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
so this may be a sensitive topic, but I have to bring this up because even my mom was the non-Survivor watcher. Her friend who is a super fan told her about this, and her coworker told her about this, and what did you think of when Jeff said, "I think if a man had played the exact same game, we'd have talked about it differently"? What did you think of that comment?
I mean, I'm not much of a sexist here, but I think I try to figure out what is actually good for men and women to be part of. Cause I don't know. It's always, I think with this Me Too movement these days, you really don't know what's right and wrong.
Yeah, and I thought it was great. I mean, we're not going to spend too much time on this. This is supposed to be a fun podcast. But I think that men in Hollywood need to start standing up to the real, honest-to-God sexual abusers, because I know the Me Too movement gets a bad rap, but I think the good men, like Jeff, hopefully, need to start standing up to these men who continuously mistreat women. Okay, moving on.
I think it's just because of what happened to Angelina this season and the social media world, because people are mocking her, where's the rice, or whether it's the jacket, or her game. It's there's a lot of critical stuff out there, but most of them are what we see on TV.
Yeah, most of them. Survivor is unique, in my opinion, in the fact that the people that they show, there are actually the people that they show. Of course they can't show their whole personality because nobody has time for that. But
Yeah.
the part of them that they show is an authentic part of them. Like they're not, putting on an act.
Yeah, no, they're not a scripted show, and whatever is recorded, then that's what you got. Because these reality shows, like, they don't have a script or a director's cuts. Like, they don't have a guide.
Yeah. So.
Get to the next part of the reunion about Christian.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah. Okay. We can talk about the reunion a little bit if you want to. What about?
I mean, we already talked most of the episode in the finale, so we're good.
Yeah. I thought you would want to get straight to MVPs, but we can talk about the reunion.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, Christian really, I think, became this huge fanfare, and I feel like Jeff really, really enjoyed Christian.
Yeah, and I thought it was a great moment where Jeff was like, your ability to talk for hours actually became an asset.
It actually did. I don't think I can talk for 6 hours straight. Yeah, you won't see me talk for 7 hours straight.
Oh no, you no.
No, but and then Jeff talks about his relationship with Gabby, and then everything is good. They kind of knew it was a game, especially they kind of sorted out probably when Christian got bowled out in Ponderosa.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, it's not a big deal, but I mean, some people think because Gabby and Christian are a thing, but they're actually not.
No.
I don't know what got them to think that they're a thing.
They were just such a good alliance pair together, I guess.
Exactly. But yeah, I mean, that's all the questions. So should we talk about? Oh my gosh, I think the awkward thing that's with Natalie.
Oh my gosh, Natalie.
I don't know. If she probably ruined this thing for herself. She made it herself more worse, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it was talk. She was just said you told us the producers that you hated them for ending you as a terrible person.
Yeah, and she was sort of snobby out there on the island. So I think her edit was fair, but
I mean, yes,
I don't think it's I don't think, not that Survivor's fake in any way. We just talked about how real it is, but I don't think that is all of who she is in real life.
Yeah, I mean, she's probably a nice person outside, but what she did on the island is actually there. We have proof, and you signed the agreement, and I think that part of the agreement is you're gonna get edited this kind of way because, I mean, I don't know what's happened with Natalie because she thinks she knows everything, but it felt oh my god, Dan back in season 30 when not Hot Cop Dan, but Dan Foley.
Yeah, I need to go back and watch the late 20s, early 30s.
Yeah, go watch that reunion, and Dan had the same problem with Jeff. These people edited me to, be this terrible person.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it was just really. I don't know why people complain about it when it's really actually part of the episode, when part of the season, because you're edited that way, because they're making a story. It can't just be about you want to look good and everything, but the producers can't make you do that.
Yeah.
I mean, they probably tried, but you resisted.
Yeah. So, I mean, they edit what you show. I mean, on the island. So, if you don't like your edit, then I mean, I can guarantee I mean, I can understand lack of screen time or whatever, but if you don't like as far as how your personality is portrayed, I mean, it's your personality, so.
Yeah, you might as well learn from this.
Yeah.
Last season we did not see, Chelsea from Ghost Island complaining to them, like, why did you edit me like I'm not there?
Yeah.
But it was really just because Dom and Wendell were mostly running.
Yeah.
Reason. So, and really, it's just part of the edit, people trying to find out who's going to make it to the end.
It's just the ups and downs of the edit, really.
So yeah, there's no reason to cry about it, but now if she's listening, which she's not, and take it from, not from a Survivor player, but from a watcher, we see what they edit just because, they're trying to make a show and they're trying to find out, who the winner is for the audience.
Yes.
And I guess not a lot much more. Did you heard about it's kind of weird Jet talk about, people losing weight a lot.
I know, and I think it was because people lost a tremendous amount of weight this season, especially the last few vote outs. So
yeah, it's because they had enough rice, so that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't know if this is actually true, but the record for the most pounds lost in Survivor is Big Tom.
Yes.
Back in that, almost 80 pounds. I don't know if that's true.
I think it is.
I'm believing that, but I don't know. One of these days, hopefully Big Tom goes on just to talk about it, but
yeah.
How did Big Tom lost a lot in Africa?
Yeah. So
that's kind of weird. And of course, the update on Pat. He's okay at the accident.
He's okay, and he will be back. Yay!
And by that, probably, maybe when they do first fruit season.
Yeah.
So, anything else before we wrapped up 37?
No, nothing else.
Okay, so season 38. A little preview.
Preview of 38. What do you think about the Island of Extinction, Jon Jon?
No, yeah, I don't know.
Edge of Extinction, I'm sorry.
Edge of Extinction. Yeah, you got, new players and, for some reason, 4 returnees.
And I have to say something briefly. First of all, don't hate on the season until we actually watch it. Y'all hated on this season, and now we're regarding it as one of the best seasons ever.
Don't at me.
Don't at me. Don't at us. And secondly, CBS, if we're going to have returning players, these are the players to have returned. They did an outstanding job.
Maybe 3/4 of the returnees I like. 3/4 of the returnees are much better than, one of them.
Who is that one?
Who else but Joey Amazing?
See, I like Joe. I didn't even know that they were referring to Joe when they kept calling him Joey Amazing, but I like Joe.
Yeah, I think, I don't know, most of the fans are just, tired of Joe because, because now these days you got someone like, Jay, who's become much more famous?
Yeah.
Right? And then, Chris Noble?
Yeah.
I didn't mind seeing another season 37 in this, cast.
Yeah.
Who would have been in that one? Gabby? No, it has to be a guy, so maybe Christian again?
Yeah.
I didn't mind see, but we can talk about Aubrey. She was promoted, which I was happy about because Aubrey.
Yeah, Aubrey's fun.
And then they didn't promote it, but we know the other 2 returnees.
Yeah. So David Wright and
I think that worked.
What?
Yeah, David Wright, who really has a good story of he began the season just having this panic attack and everything, and then he made towards day 38 and almost won.
Yeah.
And then Kelly Wentworth, who got a second chance, and look what she did.
Yeah. So.
But yeah, I think that's why 3 of the 4 I like, because they're much better gamers and they don't rely on immunity just to win.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that was the only thing about Joe. It's like all he does want to do, all his only thing is like just win the immunity. That's it. Like, that's not really gonna help you. I'm sorry, but
it's okay.
Yeah, we got a few more months until we can figure out.
February 20th to be exact. So
that's not spring.
Yes, that is still winter, but
I don't know if I just said coming this spring when it's not actually spring. Yeah, I mean, we're not. I don't know, trying to throw us off, or it's just because
Yeah, he always says that, so
I can't blame him. But yeah, I mean, the season has been so good, and so yeah, I mean, that's really much it. So let's, I guess, put this thing to bed for now until we head to the Extinction Island.
Yes. Who are our MVPs?
My MVP, I don't know. Maybe the editors this season.
Yes, the editors. You know what? I'll go with the editors too, and our boy, fellow patron, winner of Survivor 37, Nicholas.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say Angelina.
And Angelina too.
Yeah, but this just has been. I mean, I just can't. I'm still. Hopefully more seasons to come like these, because I think this is how a season is made.
Yeah.
You got new players that are much better. You got most of them gamers, so which is the best. But yeah, I mean, I'm so sad to see season go, but hey, at least we got some when you get to do it again in February.
Yes, so I will see you February 20th.
Yeah, we can do a preview.
Okay, what kind of preview do you want to do? Oh, the
cast.
The cast preview? Yes.
It's not going to be until February, so we got plenty of time.
So I will see you before then. So we will see you in February to start gearing up for season 38. Can you believe it?
Yes, I mean, hopefully we're not extinct by then.
Yeah, hopefully we're not extinct. Hopefully, we don't, extinct the
hopefully
podcast.
Yeah. Hopefully this place does not be extinct by then. But yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess we'll end it here. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Devin Weeders. Follow Jon Jon on Twitter and Instagram at Jon Jon Rules. And like I said, we will be back with you in February to gear up for season 38 of Survivor. That is unbelievable. Bye, guys.